I was with a donor one day, and then a different day that week, I was at a different hospital. I found out that there was a recipient at that hospital that was waiting for a liver transplant. And lo and behold, I found that it was the donor that I was managing a day or two before that this gentleman was receiving. So, to see how sick and ill he looked to his life after the transplant was pretty amazing, to see the full circle. My name's Mayela. I am an organ recovery coordinator. I've been with the company for now almost 5 years. Very rewarding, very fun. One day you can be checking on some patients, the next day, a full case. It could be in Flagstaff, or it can be somewhere out of town or in town. A little unpredictable, but that's what kind of makes it fun. You're just very adaptable. So it makes the day go by really fast, and it keeps it interesting. I had a day where I was at Mayo Clinic, and I got to just to see kind of what they work on the transplant side, and to hear them make that phone call and hearing that patient become hysterical on the other side that they got a match for them. That was pretty gratifying to see that the happiness and change and transformations of life that happens. Este ambiente es medio difícil para las familias hispanas. No siempre entienden lo que es lo que quiere decir donación. Muchas familias nunca han hablado de eso, platicado eso entre familia. Entonces, cuando nosotros les introducimos ese tema, como que a veces se sorprenden. Pero al seguir platicando, ellos mismos pueden entender que es algo muy especial y que su querido es algo que ellos, si les preguntaran hoy mismo, lo quisieran hacer. They become heroes to other people, and so you think about that. I've seen that it's been life-changing. Most of our nurses come from the intensive care. I know that we also take emergency care, respiratory therapist, or paramedic. Essentially, you have to be familiar with a lot of the medications and drips that you'd give in an ICU setting for hypotension, hypertension, fluid balance, just that critical care aspect. You'll learn on the job. I at one point was like, wow, how am I going to remember or learn all this information? But you do learn it, and then there's a great, the orientation is just amazing. And, it hits you one day where you're like, okay, I got it.